Wessel Simons from Bitcoin Magazine. We're here with Peter van Grinsven from nTitle.
Correct.
We're here at the Day of the Crypto. What is your first impression of these days?
There's a lot going on in the space, and a lot of enthusiasm about people. Everybody wants to know what it's all about, and it's good.
What's your background? You're an investor in.
Yeah, my background is I'm the managing director of Connexus, which is the digital agency.
Mm-hmm.
We have about 60 people working in 6 countries, 3 countries in South America and 3 in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And our phrase is "Let's make magic." So we define innovative projects. 10 years ago, we made a creative crowdsourcing marketplace.
Yeah.
Something similar like 99 Designs. And now, because the blockchain is the new thing, we have defined a project that will bring licensing to the blockchain, starting with gaming.
Okay, interesting. The gaming industry, the gaming market is a pretty big market.
Yeah, huge market.
Did you figure it out how big this market is and what the potential is for this solution?
Well, it's a big market. It's about a 100 billion market a year. What we are focused at is at the independent game developers, which is between $6 and $8 billion a year, still enormous. So our company is called nTitle, and our mission is to level the playing field. nTitle is focused on giving people the right to digital assets, ownership right. So some years ago you bought a CD, a game CD, and you could just sell it on. And over time that changed. That the digital product is connected to your user, and you cannot sell it anymore.
True.
So while you paid good money before and you could sell it on, now you pay the same money, you cannot sell it anymore. Yeah. And people don't seem to see what's happening. So we think that people are entitled to digital assets, and we'll make that possible for games and books and enterprise software, so that they can recoup part of their investment.
So actually you're protecting these copyrights, you're protecting the rights of the independent makers of this, of all these creations actually. Not only games, but you start with games.
Yeah, we start with games. Yeah, if you look at the market for games, for example, the central party is called Steam.
Yeah.
They got 80% of the market. They got these licenses locked up in the central database because they have the ownership really. They set the rules for the game developer and the gamer. And there's just a lot of friction between that system. They add extra cost, they add 30% to the price. So we want to take these licenses out of the centralized database and put it into the system, which benefits both the game developer, will make his market bigger, as it benefits the gamer, will lower his cost of ownership. So we're improving the market mechanics between those two parties.
Yeah. Can you maybe the details of the blockchain solution? Maybe you can delve into that. It's based on Ethereum.
Yeah, it's going to be based on the Ethereum platform, and we have some very good advisors. As a company, we have been working on MakerDAO, programming on MakerDAO, which is the stablecoin on Ethereum, for the last 2 years. Yeah. And one of our advisors is Anthony Eufemio from DigixDAO. DigixDAO is the gold coin. Oh, yeah. It's a very important project. Stable, also a stable coin. One of our other advisors is Gavin Nickel. Gavin Nickel worked on the HTML protocol and HTTP protocol, so you should really look him up.
Not the HTML coin, but HTML protocol.
Well, the internet time,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So he worked, and he's now also helping us with the blockchain. Furthermore, we have partners. We were supported by MME in Switzerland and Bitcoin Suisse, and at the moment we're talking to Consensus in the United States for the distribution of our coin.
Sounds good. So next steps for 2018 are more partnerships, and actually the blockchain is already developed, actually, or?
Well, it's a good question. We're working on a prototype where you can have the license on the blockchain. You then buy the license, and then you can play a game online. Okay. So that's something that we will launch when we do crowd sale. That's a very simple licensing scheme because our software will be a sort of a factory model. Yeah. Every game developer can launch their own token, license tokens on our platform. Oh, okay. Because it's an investment of $1 to $5 million. You cannot expect all gamers to make their own licensing software. So there has to be one player that makes that for them.
Okay, okay. So, and how does it work? I mean, all these developers can issue their games, and me as a user, I can buy that game,
Yeah.
and the blockchain will do the transaction.
Yeah, exactly.
Between.
And the blockchain automatically does the transaction in the background. And of course, there are questions like, crypto is volatile, but the coins that we can launch on our platform can be stable coins
Okay.
because we have a relationship with MakerDAO. So you don't have to get a volatile coin. That's already something in the past.
So the value itself will be more stable than we see in the marketplace.
Yeah,
at this
will be.
moment.
And
Okay.
I think what's interesting, as soon as you have this license on the blockchain, you can also apply that for enterprise software, for APIs, for books. So it's very valuable. And if you then see the future, instead of just passing bitcoins between each other or crypto between each other, now we can start trading between each other via our mobile phone.
Yeah.
So it will be sort of a trading application. And that makes people into economic participants, economic players, instead of just people that use it.
So you can trade actually games, books
Yeah.
via your blockchain itself.
That's as the license is on the blockchain, and then the license in your app, you basically click on it, QR code comes up, somebody else scans it, and in the background the money and the license is exchanged.
Okay, so a lot of players will be actually out of their game, maybe in the end.
They have to do something else that people need to have.
I mean, if Steam decides to have their own blockchain, would that be a competitor?
Well, yeah, of course. If Steam would decide that they want to do this, they can create their own blockchain. They can also work with us, for example. They might take another direction, but we're not really looking at what Steam does or what other players do.
You have a great network. You already have clients, or talking with clients.
We have one advisor. It's called Richard van Barneveld. He's the strategic director of Utomic. We're also talking to Utomic. Utomic is a sort of a Netflix type of subscription model. So through Richard van Barneveld, we have a good relationship with them. And we're working on our relationships at the moment.
Maybe to close off, the ICO details, or did you issue an ICO? Or?
Yeah, it's going to be an ICO. So the website is nTitle.network /participate.
Okay.
So if people are interested in our private pre-sale where you get
network. Yep.
where you get 3 times the tokens, they should go to our nTitle, starts with an N. You should go to our website and sign up, and we'll be in touch. And at the end of March, we hope to do our crowd sale. And that would be with a soft cap of 10 million and a hard cap of 35 million.
35 million. And will there be a pre-sale, pre-ICO sale?
Yeah, the private pre-sale, that's a bit the seed angel money that we're looking for now. We're looking for 500,000. We already have 250,000 covered. But to really make a push into the market, we're looking for 250,000. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. Good to speak to you, and all the best with your ICO.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
Okay.
Thank you. Goodbye.